Imagine a history book where every image is a lie. For centuries, that's exactly how Africa was portrayed through the lens of colonial artists, missionaries, and mapmakers who erased entire civilizations with a single stroke of their pens. But in 1964, something revolutionary happened. UNESCO launched a project to rewrite Africa's history from the inside out. This is the untold story of how illustrated books, maps, then photographs became battlegrounds for truth. The first images Europeans published of Africa weren't just inaccurate, they were weapons. Take the 1905 Illustrated History of South Africa, which claimed to tell the real story. Its pages were filled with engravings of savage landscapes and primitive people, all serving one purpose: to justify colonialism. These images didn't just decorate textbooks, they shaped how the world saw Africa. But beneath these distortions, African scholars were preserving a different history. The Smithsonian libraries hold secret treasures, pictorial histories made by Africans, for Africans. These weren't just books, they were acts of resistance. Then came UNESCO's bombshell project, the General History of Africa. For the first time, an international team of African scholars took control of the narrative. Their 8 volumes, completed in 1999, didn't just correct facts, they dismantled the entire colonial visual framework. Instead of European explorers discovering empty land, these books showed thriving kingdoms like Great Zimbabwe and the Mali Empire through African eyes. But the fight wasn't over. Even today, most illustrated histories of Africa rely on colonial photo archives. A single photograph of a Zulu warrior might have been staged by British soldiers. A map of empty territory might have erased complex trade routes. That's why modern scholars are digging deeper, treating every image as a clue to who controlled the press, the cameras, and the narrative. In South Africa, the battle over visuals turned explosive. The Reader's Digest illustrated history claimed to show the real story, but whose story? Black activists created their own underground picture books, showing apartheid's brutality through smuggled photographs. Now, digital archives are changing the game. For the first time, African museums are digitizing thousands of lost images, oral histories told through beadwork, environmental knowledge encoded in rock art, women's leadership preserved in forgotten portraits. The most powerful truth. Every time we look at an illustrated history of Africa, we are not just seeing the past, we are seeing who had the power to define it.